Hey there, so we're back from R4 and we are armed for 2020. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff out over the rest of the year, stuff that we learned at R4. But in short, this R4 was different than others. It was had a very positive vibe. People were very happy. They were excited. They were, tons of energy. People wanted to learn. They're looking forward to learning, looking forward to taking their learned stuff and their excitement back home and putting it to good use. People were excited, extremely excited about the opportunities of being a realtor in today's world. A lot of happy people. In fact, Lisa and I saw more than ever before an absolute ton of very young real estate brokers, and on their name tag it lists your production level, and their production level was platinum and above. Platinum is they made 250 grand in 2019. Maybe that's why they're so happy. Stick around. I'll give you a few tidbits from R4 that if you put them to good use, 2020 is going to be great. Hey, thanks for sticking around. This year's R4 seemed to shout out some basic stuff. He says, show up with a purpose, do something with your day, participate in your life, do more, be better. And at the same time, particularly Adam Contos kept stressing, be kind, be a good person, be helpful. This was more than other R4s about showing up and all that fun stuff. Les Brown was He was a keynote speaker on the first morning. I've seen him before. He stresses there's so many people that just kind of muddle through the day, no purpose, just kind of whatever. He emphasized having a purpose, going out and accomplishing something, doing something with your day, and therefore doing something with your life. Participate in it. Be a part of your life rather than just muddling through and letting life push you around. Adam said something very similar. He stressed we can do more. We can provide a better service. Distinguishing yourself from others was a big topic this go around. We can distinguish ourselves from others by doing more better, so people will recognize us. At the same time, we can do it with kindness. We can be a good person. That was another key proponent or concept that Adam kept pushing. You can do real estate and be a good person too. I thought that was good. Jared James, another speaker. He's been around for a while, a motivational speaker, real estate speaker. He is kind of blunt sometimes. He said that 1% of our time is centered around closings. The other 99% of our time is centered around getting good and preparing ourselves so we can have closings. So if we're prepared, our buyers, our sellers that we meet will actually want to use us. So recognize our expertise, our knowledge, our skills. They'll say, man, you're the one for me. In other words, if you go to open house or you hold an open house, you go to listing appointment, you try to meet somebody and they don't want to give you their information, you lose the listing, it's because you weren't a 10 in that person's eyes. That buyer said, nah, that seller said, nah, and they'll give you an excuse. But if you go in prepared, you can be a 10 and you can win most of the time. So spend 99% of your time getting good so you can have 1% of your time being spent doing something exciting, such as going to a closing, going to lots of closings. Good concept, something we've been pushing quite a bit. Be skilled, be prepared, go in and win the game. Video. You didn't think I was going to stop without talking about video, did you? Because video is the single best way for you to stand out and distinguish yourself from others. Doing video will put you in the spotlight. If you do it correctly and do it the way it's supposed to be done to present yourself, you'll win. In fact, right now, people are not doing video, they're not doing social, and I guarantee you they are losing business. It's trickling out. One buyer here, one seller here that chose not to use them, and that trickle is going to be like a faucet turning on, and there's going to be a flood, and all of a sudden that broker's going to be going, where's my business? It's because they're not participating, they're not showing people their capabilities the way people would like to see our capabilities. Use video. And those of you who think that, oh, I can jump up, I can do a video just like Jeff today, and you're not doing video, That's probably not the case. You need to practice at it, get better with your audio, get better with your lighting, get better with you so that the real you comes across in your video. As one presenter said, do 100 videos. 100 videos, 100 days. Social media. Video is going to be on social media too, but social media is something that you're probably not going to start today and see results today. It's going to be like farming, like the old postcards or mailers. It's going to take about a year or more before you start getting traction and getting business from social media. Again, it's going to be with your participation, your videos, and as you get better at that and more skilled, you'll build more business. And again, if you're not participating in this stuff, you're going to continue to lose business. In fact, the people that are doing video are going to just take that business away from you, and people that are doing social are going to take that business away from you, you being the people that say, I'm not doing it. You're going to lose business to these other people, and it's going to get more and more and more as we progress forward. And if you're a newer broker and you're doing video and you're doing social and you're not getting any business, or an experienced broker doing video and doing social, it's because you're doing it wrong. Show up at these events. The Video Summit was tremendous this year. It was the best one I've ever attended, and they've really made their presentation very good, very powerful, real life, money-making stuff in real estate. So, hey, go to the Video Boot Camp. Chicago or I think Calgary, both good places. Here's something Lisa and I both agreed on that was missing at R4 this year. You didn't have any sessions that said, buy leads here. Give me money and I'll give you leads. You had sessions that focused on the opposite of that. They focused on getting business from the consumer, getting the consumer to work with you or recognize you by one, getting them to know you, getting them to like you, think about video and other things, and then that trust is built. In other words, you're out earning it by doing those. It sounds familiar to people that have been in the business for a long time. This is that old-fashioned stuff. It's called working with people, communicating, getting to know your customers so they get to know you. You just do it on a different platform today, such as social media, interaction through video, etc. Kind of like the old stuff in a new world kind of a thing. It works. R4 is centered around doing, not waiting. Adam Conto said this is an industry that rewards effort. My father has always said this is an industry that says if you put forth the effort, you get the return immediately. I work harder, I get paid more money. More than anything else, real estate offers you that opportunity. All you have to do is apply the effort, go out and do it, and you'll succeed. You got another 10 months left in 2020. Take this stuff to heart. I know you can do it. Have a great year.